Hi and welcome to another DIY video. I've been given this dog hair shaver unit to see if I can repair it. Now somebody has been at this already and I'm told that it's overheating, and would anyone like to hazard a guess as to why that might be? Not pointing at anything in particular. I mean, it's covered in insulating or lino tape or some sort of gaffer's tape, so intake is being blocked. But other than that, it's okay. I think the problem is with the electrical cable going into it is damaged probably or some way. I don't know. I haven't pulled off this tape yet to see what harm is being really done here. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything with it, but I will certainly have a look and we'll see what we can come up with. Alright, so I'll just put on these goggles now and I pull off all this maze. I mean, whoever did this obviously hasn't a clue and should never be let near electrical again. Being an electrician myself, you certainly wouldn't get away with this. Oh Jenny, there's bits coming off it and there's all sorts of crack going on here. Alright. Okay, so it's looking very like this guy here is broken away from whatever holds it in to the back of the unit. So it's looking like I have to take off the back of it and get a look inside. I don't know if there's, oh there is, 2 Phillips screws holding it on, hopefully. I mean, what would that tell you? And the fact that it was there, like so. I mean, anyone with half a brain would see that that's an air filtering, but an air intake, and it comes out here. And then you go cover all that with insulating tape and say, job done. It's fixed. I don't think so. Okay. So what have we got here? Let's pull off this splash-proof rubber off the switch. Not coming off very easy, is it? We have some sort of a so this is just a unit to make connection with it inside, and a starting capacitor on it, that yellow there. So I just take off the connections and yeah. That thing is glued on, which is not a very favourable sort of way to have it. Come out. And you see, that goes in like that. Well, it doesn't go in, it just mates up with another piece inside. I need to be able to take this switch out, and that ain't going to be easy. I need to get myself a flat bladed screwdriver and get rid of this entanglement. Talk about a waste of insulating tape. Now, we'll get a screwdriver and see what we can do with it. The switch should have spring-loaded holders on it, and it should just pop out. There we go. Like, it is running, it's just that it's overheating, and we know why. But obviously this cable is not in a safe condition, so we definitely need to sort that out as well. Alright. Hairs and everything. A dog could jump over here any second. Now you see what I'm getting at. This here, those two are supposed to be attached. And that is supposed to come down along there. Like so. And that's the way it's supposed to be. Now I don't know what, because that's ripped away, and I don't know what I could do to put that back together that it would last. Loctite? I don't know. Like it's rubber, so I suppose if it was cleaned with white spirits or medical surgical spirits, it would certainly clean it up and allow it for some glue to work on it. And I think the only glue option that's open to me is Loctite. I think so. Right, I have surgical spirits here. Now we can at least clean it and see how that goes. It may not be bulletproof when it's finished, but if they do take care of it, the people that's using this, and be a little bit more gentle, let's say, with it, it just might hold. But you see, people use things and they just fire them around and pull and drag and expect it to live up to those kind of rigours. Now these things are expensive as far as I know. I mean, you only buy one for cutting your own hair and they tend to be expensive enough if it's a branded quality make, and like this would be a very heavy duty branded make. Okay. That certainly has cleaned it, and the beauty of it is it will evaporate and leave no residue or anything like that behind. It'll be just clean surface. So whatever chance it has of glue holding it, this would be it. Okay, put lid back on this, and we get our Loctite here, or equivalent, and we'll put a good dollop on it. Spare on it. Okay, cover him up and push him back down in like that and squeeze together and hold it. It's worth a shot. I don't know. But being rubber and Loctite is supposed to be able to stick rubber really strong, so this is the test for it. Okay, I think we'll cut here, and I'll come back to you when it's fully set. Okay, I've left this for the bones of, I don't know, an hour and a half to give the glue time to set. Now it seems to be pretty sturdy and strong. So what I'll do is I'll put it back together again and we can test it out, and if it fails, I have a plan B. But you can see there what I'm talking about. This shoulder is in behind this and it holds the cable sturdy, and it had sheared just there. So I'm hoping the glue will hold it, but basically what you do is just push that down in there and it slides over, and then the switch goes down after it and clicks into position, and then we put these guys. Now I need to figure out what is the best way for this. I don't think polarity is an issue, and I think we're going that way. So I put him there. Like so. These two here are basically for making contact with these two here, and it doesn't look too high tech or anything like that, so catching the wire there. Put it that way. Okay, and then they go back. There's two holes for screws. Oh yeah, I see them there and there. So that way, no. That way, no. So I'm thinking this live wire here is the wrong way around. I think one should be faced one direction and the other should be faced the other way. And that's how it makes contact. Like so. It's a bit fiddly. Well, so one then, yeah, that's it. And this guy is keyed. There's a little notch cut out there, and there's a little tongue guide there, and I imagine they go together. And there you go. That keys it, and then he goes down there. And this one goes there. Now I would imagine it would be possible to buy a lead like that from the manufacturers of this thing. I mean, this is used in the veterinary industry, so it would get fair punishment. But we'll see how we're running anyway. We haven't blown up, or there's no smoke. Yeah. That seems to be it. Now, how well that glue will hold is anybody's guess, but certainly the person that covered these vents should be made to sit down and their head shaven with this. Bald, even more so than me. So, because it was no way to go. It definitely had no protection or anything that way. So I'll try and get this cover back on the switch. And as I say, how long the glue will last is anybody's guess. I think I should have put that thing on the switch before I put the switch actually in. And I think that's what I'm going to do here. Like so. And like so. It's basically a splash proof little rubber thing to. Now, there you go. Now we'll plug it back in again, and we're working. Now it was working all along. I made no achievement there. It was working, but certainly you don't cover these. They're the air intake, and you can actually feel the fan blowing the air out here. So I think these things are about €300-400. They're very expensive. So definitely worth a shot at repairing it, but certainly not covering this with insulating tape and just wrapping this around, because eventually what would happen is the motor will burn out, and the people that were using it were saying that it was getting very hot in their hand, so inevitably it was going to burn out the motor, and then you have total loss. Where I would imagine a cable like that with this kind of rubber holder thing is possible to get. If not from the manufacturer, I'm sure you can get one somewhere. that would fit and hold in there, and it should work, no problem. But we'll go with this, we'll try it this way, and I'll give it back to the person that asked me to fix it, and let them test it out and see how long it lasts, with the proviso that they bring it back to me immediately if it starts breaking again, and then we'll go for plan B. Okay, so if there's no follow-up to this video, it has worked. So that's it, folks. Thanks for watching, and hit the old subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks to those that have. And I shall see you in the next one. So take care and bye for now.